Pete Wild, Notts County in the FA Trophy up next on Saturday. Your thoughts going into that?
Well, I think Notts County are probably one of the best footballing sides in this league, if you let them. I think Varnish found that out on Tuesday night. So we know we've got to try and stop them playing. We did that for long periods at home when we played them at home, and I don't see Saturday being any different.
It was a thriller, that game, when we did play Notts County, of course, a 90 plus 10 minute winner. But does that go into this game? Is that in your mind, or is it irrelevant at this point?
Well, it's irrelevant to me, but I'm sure they'll be wanting to put right the wrongs from that night, so I'm sure they're going to be coming here full of beans, certainly after a 6-1 win, and I think they'll be looking to try and put things right, and we've got to be ready for that challenge, and we've got to make sure that we back up what we did against them last time.
Yeah, and you say be ready for that challenge. What is it the lads have done this week in training to be ready for that?
Well, we played a 60-minute game on Tuesday because we needed to try and get some minutes into the legs that they missed out on Saturday. And then today's all been tactical work, ready to make sure that we're tactically spot on for what is probably one of our tougher tests of the season. It's, for me, one of the teams that will be around where we want to be. It doesn't matter that it's a cup, it's the latter end of the cup, so it's a big team and we need to make sure that we're fully prepared for them.
Yeah, and latter end of the cup, as you say there. How much of a priority is the FA Trophy for the stage we're at the minute?
For me, the players and the staff, it's a big priority. We're one game a week at the moment, which means it can be given the credit it deserves. We want to do well in this competition, we want to win something, so we'll be taking it very seriously and hopefully be able to try and get the result that we want.
Yeah, and another point from another of your answers there, one game a week, but unfortunately last Saturday we didn't have that, and you know, the sort of leading up to that game and then having that postponed, how's that affected going into Saturday?
Well, it's frustrating because after such a great result at Dagenham, you want to keep going, you want to keep the bounce going and keep ahead of the game with the games, but the referee had a decision to make and he's made that decision, so like I say, that was the reason for the sort of the 60-minute game on Tuesday. Yeah,
and that was sort of all over social media really, that postponed game, when you looked at our sort of social channels. But another thing that sort of, you know, popped up quite a bit is the sort of Chesterfield links. If you could just sort of touch upon them, Pete, if that's all right.
Yeah, well, Chesterfield asked the club to speak to me. I was quite clear with the chairman that I didn't want to speak to them for all the reasons I spoke about in the paper on Saturday. And for me, it's humbling to be linked. Chesterfield are a massive club and a big club at this level, but I don't really want to go to a rival in this league at this stage of the season. Like I say, it was disrespectful to everybody involved with me doing that.
Yeah, as you say, you've sort of mentioned those quotes previously with the Courier, and I know the fans you've really, you know, got behind the team even more from hearing that. But if there was a message to the fans to get down on Saturday, what would it be, Pete?
Well, listen, it's another big game where when we've been at our best is when we've had the Shea rocking. Not being nervous. You can't be nervous on Saturday because it's not about 3 points, it's about a one-off game. So let's get behind the boys from the minute one. Let's get it bouncing and that drum banging as loud as you can, and let's see if we can have another special Saturday afternoon down the Shea.
Yeah, thank you for your time, Pete.